Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading of today here at MadWorldTarot. I still have the Tarot of Curious Creatures on the tarot table, and today we are looking at the aunts. We've looked at Lady Sarah McCorkadale and this notion that she might be playing peacemaker. Just on that reading, now I'm going to be looking at Princess Anne and this very interesting tidbit that Charlotte Griffiths and her co-author let slip in the Daily Mail. They were writing about the 40 people that Prince Harry needs to sort of convince or get behind him in this attempt to come in from the cold. They're still pushing that story in the Daily Mail. Lady C has a theory that they're doing this because Harry's about to settle the case with the Daily Mail. So that might explain all kinds of mysteries. But anyway, we're going to look at this story. Allegedly, Princess Anne was at the Paris Olympics. Well, she was at the Paris Olympics. Allegedly, she bumped into an old friend and it was, oh, hello, lovely to see you. Only for her to turn on her heel when she realized this friend was still in contact with Harry. Ouch. So Princess Anne, not in a forgiving mood, according to this story, to the extent that she snubbed this person, turned and walked away. That's quite a thing. So I want to know how she sees Prince Harry right now. I want to know what happened at the Paris Olympics. Tell us about that. And I want to know what she feels about this bring Harry back from the cold narrative that's been pushed. And what advice she's giving the king. Because I'm sure that she is very involved in whatever is going on with dealing with Harry and Prince Andrew up at Balmoral. I'm sure they had a good old chat about all of this. She, as far as I can recall, was allegedly the one that told the king that he needed to evict Harry and Meghan from Frogmore Cottage. She was behind that, allegedly. So, no nonsense, Princess Anne turning her heel on someone because he said that he was still in contact with Prince Harry. I'd love to know who it was. And let's see what the tarot has to tell us. Of course, it is just tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion or speculation. Just read energy here and disclaimer in the box below, and off we go. Princess Anne. Ooh, imagine having her turn her back on you and stalk off. I can just imagine. 6 of Cups in reverse. That's falling out with old friends. How amazing is tarot? 6 of Cups is lovely old happy days, good friends from long ago, happy memories, all that stuff. Reconciliation when it's upright, falling out when it's in reverse, falling out with people that come from your past, people from your childhood, old friends, people from long ago. Literally, there it is. 6 of Cups in reverse. So I'm pretty certain that this happened. I can't imagine that these journalists would have made the story up about Princess Anne, because you can imagine what a scolding they would have got from her. It's interesting. I wonder if she okayed the story being in the press. Anyway, that's drifting off in another direction. We are dealing with the Queen of Swords, Princess Anne. She's the enforcer now in the royal family. Her father was the enforcer, Prince Philip, the air sign. Princess Anne is a Leo, but she's showing up as Queen of Swords. This is ruthless. This is unfeeling, cold, determined, decisive, emphatic, very, very intelligent, knows her own mind, no nonsense. There she is, Queen of Swords. There's Princess Anne. So, how does she view Harry right now? What does she think of him? King of Wands, this Mr. Showbiz, all about the drama, all about the attention, lapping it up. This is Mr. Netflix, Mr. Showbiz, Mr. Polo documentary, living the high life, all about the theatre and the drama and the awards and Legend of Aviation and Pat Tillman Award and all of that rot. You can just imagine what Princess Anne thinks of all of that. She, he was scathing about in his book Spare for being obsessed with doing the most public engagements no matter what. So he made it all out to be about the competition and not about the duty. So I'm getting a lot of negative energy in that King of Wands, even though the card is upright. How she perceives him, given the way he wrote about her in the book, not understanding her commitment to duty, the unglamorous, launching life-saving boats and pulling curtains open with plaques and all of that on dreary days, rainy days. She's there. Harry is all about the showbiz and the awards. That's how I see it, and of course it's all my opinion. So tell me about this moment in Paris a few months ago. What happened? Oh yeah, judgment. Judgment's showing up today. Judgment. Being judged in this case decisively. Queen of Swords. Really? You're still in contact with the has-been? I'm out of here. Let me show you what I think of you. Literally being judged. It's also a card of forgiveness, but not today. Not when we are sitting with the Six of Cups in reverse. Well, not today. It was in the previous reading, but in this reading, not with the Six of Cups in reverse sitting right beneath it. Oh no. So I also think that she wanted the story out there with that Judgment card, because there's the trumpet being sounded, and so make sure everybody knows about this, please, Charlotte. I'm poor old Charlotte. I'm putting her through the ringer at the moment here on this channel, but I'm being over dramatic and speculating wildly, of course, for fun and entertainment. So let's see what Princess Anne thinks about this bring has been in from the cold thing that is being touted. What does she think about all of that? There's the world. Well, it's a happy ending, the world. It's success, it's completion, it's a positive thing. So you could say that she thinks it's a marvelous idea. It would end the whole story and bring him back, and it would be brilliant. But that's not what I'm getting energetically, and I just express what comes through. What's coming through is that she's looking at it as PR, because it's, for me, this world card has acquired that connotation of everybody has to see and hear about everything, because the Worldwide Privacy Tour is actually the Worldwide Publicity Tour. So as part of the Worldwide Publicity Tour, we are getting the has-been coming in back to the UK, but in a blaze of glory. That's what she sees. Our King of Wands wants to come back in a blaze of glory. None of that humiliation and repentance and remorse and sackcloth and ashes and 10 years of ribbon cutting. She sees it for what it is, that the ego has landed, or would like to land, and go back to being a permanent fixture in the royal calendar, but only for the glamorous events. That's my opinion. Yes, I'm being quite snarky and quite scathing in this reading, but that is just my feeling about the situation right now. So outcome is, I've asked the question, what is she advising the king to do about all of this bring him back thing, this story, this bring him back story? What's she telling the king to do? Interesting card, Ace of Pentacles, because it's shown up before in a similar kind of an outcome. I think it was birthday related story, birthday reading for Harry, the home area. There is a bring him home energy there. So my sneering at this world card and this successful conclusion of the foreign adventure, she might think it's time to end that foreign adventure and put a gloss over it and make it look successful. Because I've got this Ace of Pentacles, which is a fresh start. And don't be alarmed, and don't think she's advising the king to roll out the red carpet and line the streets and all of that. To me, it's like, almost like pay him off, like pension him off. with that Ace of Pentacles. And if you're feeling annoyed right now, I think you're entitled to feel annoyed. It annoys me that someone who's such a wretch and such a louse and such a traitor to his family, in my opinion, would be granted this pensioning off thing that I can see in this Ace of Pentacles. Get him a house, stick him somewhere, nothing fancy please, stick him somewhere, make sure that he's sorted out. I think she realizes that he's a lost cause basically. He's hopeless when it comes to looking after himself, fending for himself. I think they all understand that, and again that's me speculating, but just settle him somewhere with that Ace of Pentacles. So she's not saying slam the door on him. Interesting that she felt that whoever it was who was still in touch with Harry was being disloyal. Cups are very much about loyalty. Six of Cups in reverse. That this person, whoever she turned her heel on, was being disloyal, but at the same time she's seeing in her own family the need to make some provision for him somehow and settle him somewhere with that Ace of Pentacles. He needs to be put somewhere. It might not even be in the UK. And this is where the Pearl colonies, put their hands up and say, no, 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 don't send him to us. It might be somewhere else. Put him somewhere else. Give him something to do somewhere else. That's the message that's coming through. It's quite strange energy. But there it is. I think that plans are being made to a rescue plan, but to shove him somewhere, to stick him somewhere out of sight. That's how I'm reading this. Anyway, you could read it quite differently. I again say that this is just my opinion. Thank you for watching. I think we're in for some interesting times in the next few months with this story. That again is my opinion. I will see you hopefully tomorrow.